Hey Aries, what up? How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend, or whenever you find this. I hope the previous 2 days from whenever this popped into your algorithm, I hope it went good for you. What up? I'm Archer, your Aries, and this is your tarot reading. All right, we're going to pull on the current energies for the beginning of March of 2026-ish, Mercury retrograde energy. But however, it is a totally timeless message, and it's meant to find you whenever it pops its way into your phone's algorithm, and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Archer. You'll get used to me. If you've been here for a while, I promise you will eventually get used to me. But so, all right, let's dig in and let's begin. Hey, Sandra, what up? Hey, Donna, how you doing? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Aries, that's a spinny hug. It is really rare that my deck jams for you too. But whenever my decks jam, that means there's a spinny hug. So come on, Aries, this one's for you. All right, come closer. All right, I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to spin you around. You start giggling. Your hair starts blowing in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave for my fellow Jeep drivers. And you might start feeling a little bit better, all right? If you ever need another one, you come back anytime you want. Hey, Molly. What up, Queen Tiki? What's up, Pink Unfolding? Oh, wow. Aries, 26 March. Happy early birthday. That's a cool birthday. All right, let's find out why Aries needed a spinny hug. Ready? Hey, Jamie. All right, let's go for it. God, tap me in, tune me in. Oh, wow. Aries is like, you got another one? Aries, you need as many spinny hugs as you need. I got you. The High Priestess just flipped itself over on the Fool card. It's like you're almost unsure of a new beginning or unsure of a way of restarting this or getting things going. You're like, it's been forever. I've waited so long for this to work out. What's the use? We're going to find out, because this here would tell me that I should have made your title Expect the Unexpected when the High Priestess shows up. All right, Pisces Cancer energy. Something you don't think's happening is going to happen. It's like expecting the unexpected. Hey, Brandy, what's up? April, May, June. All right, let's find out what's going on. All right, tap me in, tune me into Aries' energy. Give me 2 shuffles and let's rock and roll. Here we go. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Anyways, over energy is the 6 of Swords, trying to think outside of the box, see things from a different perspective, and going with the flow that produces the best rewards. There is a meetup that leads to communications, because that's Ruth and the Moabite in the Bible, okay? With the Moon card. The vibes of the new moon that's coming up, there's a new moon in Pisces on March 18th, and the Pisces card of the moon is the 18th card in the deck. Repeating 1s and repeating 8s might be following you around. 6 of Cups into the 6 of Pentacles, along with repeating 6s. That's bringing somebody out of a breadcrumbing stage or coming to the end of a breadcrumbing era in your life where everybody just breadcrumbs you and then ghosts, and coming into a more equal reciprocal era. I mean, that 6 of Cups, there's an energy of reflecting from the past to learn lessons to go forward so that the 7 of Cups option stuff doesn't repeat itself. So you guys have 8 of Cups made it out of that era, and you're coming into like your 9, your 10 of Cups. So yeah, could be dealing with the Pisces. All right. Oh, could be Aries Pisces cuspers in the house too. Would be March Aries is okay. All right, let's go. What are the current conditions at Aries? Let's do this. We have the 4 of Swords, Libra energy, with the 8 of Wands. Right out of the gate, this tells me that in the pause or in the silence and the time of reflection, your love life is moving forward. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Leo energy showing up. With the Hermit, that's Virgo. See, it's a time of healing that you're getting ready to come out of. Oh, you know what I'm seeing on this? The Hermit cards is Virgo energy. That's Earth energy. I got a feeling that like, you're looking for like everything right now. You want a spaghetti reading. Okay, we can do that. Let's go for it. We're going to check on money. We're going to check on single Aries, and we're going to look at your person. All right, so I got to change this up just a little bit. This is your current conditions. All right, Hermit card's going to go there too. Cool. Now, let's see what's up for single Aries. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. All right, here we go. Single Aries. We have the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. The card of Mercury retrograde. In case you didn't notice, that's going on right now. All right, now we got the King of Swords. Somebody already has you heavily on their mind, or there's somebody that you've been speaking to or interacting with already, single Aries. I think, yeah, and there's the Emperor. I think you're going to take a bold chance with this person that you're interested in, aren't you? Maybe you've just maybe you've been hearing a lot of tarot channels or a lot of astrology channels or whatever. They've been saying stuff like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. Don't get involved in anything new, or don't. In your case, it's almost like you're riding out an energetical dip and you're like, I'm going to buy it low and just ride this one out until it rocket ship. So you're actually, I think you're just nervous about it because of the amount of the risk that's involved, and you're like really thinking about how you react or how you choose to it. Okay. So we'll get some details to see what's up, because there is somebody on your mind, single Aries. You're not really single Aries. You're like kind of, you're getting ready to not become single Aries. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, so if we're going this route, I want to do some money vibes for you over here. All right. Give me 3 cards on the money. Show me the money, Toby Maguire. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Now the 10 of, the 10 of Cups, repeating tens, and the 7 of Wands, obstacles being cleared out of your path. David versus Goliath, that are letting you just kind of be yourself. Maybe some of you guys are self-employed, own your own business, or you're a content creator. Maybe some of you guys read tarot, because the 7 of Wands in the biblical tarot is David versus Goliath, which means like the job that you were in, or that you're wanting to get out of, or the job that you were in before. It was like when the king gave David like the fancy armor, the fancy sword, was like, go fight, and he didn't like it. He was like, I just want my slingshot and my outfit. Some of you guys maybe are even at a crossroads point of like wanting to get out of a frustrating job and break out and become self-employed and go on your own, maybe facing decisions or challenges in it. So we'll see what's up with that, because the 10 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups says that it's going in a direction of something you've been dreaming for, or something that you've wanted. And the 10 of Pentacles is a real estate card in the tarot. So some of you guys might be in real estate or property management, might be looking to buying or selling a home. All right, so we'll get some details on this, because the money department's going to start working out in a way that you've only dreamt about. Because the 10 of Cups talks about those dreams that are in your subconscious that you wish for your future. But the 10 of Pentacles talks about bringing it into the 3D, into the here and now. So this is stuff going on. All right. And now your person. What's up with them? The one on your mind. This is the one on your mind, not me. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. King of Wands, Sagittarius energy. The Queen of Swords, Libra energy. And the 2 of Swords, Libra energy. Ooh, strong Libra energy. Could be dealing with a Sag or a Libra. Gemini or Virgo. More Sag. Leo's here. Pisces, Virgo, Libra. Wow, strong Libra. Okay. Could be a Libra, Virgo cusper or something. Maybe for some of you guys. Some of you guys could be born on the 4th or the 8th. The 9th is here. The 19th, the 18th and 14th is here. 31st, the 30th. The 2nd, the 27th, and maybe the 10th, the 20th, or the 6th. All right, let's start with you, and we'll take it from there. And thanks for being here too, guys. Thanks for the follows, tapping the screen, the likes, and hyping and all that. You guys, thank you for interacting. It means the world to me. Always needed, always appreciated and loved. All right, so let's start with the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. It's like you've needed the time to rest, but you're ready for the 8 of Wands movement. But then it's like, as you come out of a resting stage, start moving forward, you get met with a wall, Hermit card. And you're like, there's nothing going on, right? And it's got you frustrated. You're like tired of worrying and waiting and wondering, right? All right, let's see what's up with the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the Hermit. Get up, Page of Swords. You've learned your lessons. And you're snooping on somebody. Cross watcher, I'm calling Aries out on that one. They've been checking you out. 7 of Pentacles. What are you seeing, though, that's got you in the Tower card to the... Oh. It's like some of you guys are overcoming or getting over an ex still that still is like making gestures your way, or like they still post stuff about you on their social media or something. Because I did get the Page of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, but then it's like the result of what you're seeing and learning, 7 of Pentacles to the Tower card, is what's putting you into your own Emperor status. You're taking your power back, which also goes over here. Okay, so it's like something you've seen or something you heard through the grapevine, you know, judgment-free zone has led to a tower, to an awakening for you. So maybe it's like check this out on the 7 of Pentacles. Look at how like there's people that got their hands out handing money to you. You're sitting there trying to think and get yourself and like prioritize and organize, and like the dog's looking. There's a lot of stuff going on in your life. And it's like with that 7 of Pentacles, you're trying to just do you, but it's kind of hard to do, especially if you're feeling like it's never going to happen. Hermit card. That's a lot of major arcana. And major arcana signify major planetary shifts. But in your case, it's the planets that are entering into your sign. There's a lot of stuff getting ready to enter into Aries, come out of Pisces into Aries. There's stuff already in Aries, and everything's retrograde, you know? So it's like maybe it's all of this has got you feeling like feelings of like imposter syndrome going on, where you don't feel like you're good enough, and that upsets you in the Tower card. And you're like, I'm Aries. What? Like I can literally see an Aries sitting there looking in the room being like, stop crying, Aries. Like, I don't know why. Maybe somebody likes baseball or something about baseball, or somebody's a professional athlete. Because I'm seeing that movie with, oh my gosh, what is it? The one with Tom Hanks, where there's no crying in baseball. It's that. And it's like you're trying to, like, you're just so loaded down that you're trying not to let it overwhelm you. But everybody needs a moment to be overwhelmed. It's like, stop picking on yourself for crying or being stressed or frustrated, right? Everybody needs a moment. Seven of Pentacles to the Page of Swords, right? Nurture yourself too. So it does seem like, though, your anxiety on the Seven of Pentacles to the Page of Swords might be trying to get the best of you, leaving you to a point of feeling like you're not deserving of love. But your mind is expanding too. Some of you guys are getting way more into spirituality, because look at how you're like, see you with the magnifying glass, like, right? So I think you are diving deeper into your spirituality side of things or something, and like diving more into your mind and expanding it. Like Jupiter going direct seems to be a big factor for you too at the time of recording this. Remember, there's no time in tarot. Whenever this pops into your algorithm, add 7 days to it. But it's kind of like you're coming into an energy of thinking outside the box, Six of Swords, right? So it's like, and go deeper into your subconscious than ever before to find like deeper answers as to why things happen and happen the way they are. And this is a Mercury retrograde. Hey, Gabriella, what up, girl? This is a Mercury retrograde that it is doing that to everybody on this over-infested rock. Everybody on this retrograde is looking inward on third house energy, communications, sixth house energy, what they could have done better. Because remember, Gemini and Virgo, they both share Mercury as their dominant rock. All right. So everybody's going deep internally, being like, why did I do it that? Why did I say that? Why did I go that way? Right. So even in this vibe, hey, Yuki. So the thing that's going on here, though, is that it's getting you into a point of expansion. And as your mind expands, you're going to learn more about ways to love and ways to be loved. You're expanding your mind, right? Finding out new love languages and new things that you like to do, you know? So as you think more outside of the box and go for it, you've got this opportunity for love to either bloom or to grow in a way that it wouldn't have happened under the old energies of the year of the snake. We had to get to this point in life, all right, in order to have this energy come in. Some of you guys could be a life path number 7 or a life path 4, or born on the 7th, or they are. Either way. Something about July 4th or Independence Day is a date that resonates for you guys too. Or somebody just really likes fireworks or something like that. I don't know why, but I'm seeing bottle rockets. Kind of cool. All right, give me a little bit more on this. Is there anything else you want to put onto this part? 8 of Pentacles. Nope, let's go talk about work. Okay. What about single Aries? Okay, we'll talk about single Aries first. This is work vibes, 8 of Pentacles. You've put a lot of work in on yourself. You've done really good. Stop being so hard on yourself, Aries. Yeah, 6 of Cups. All right, then we'll talk about, them 6 of Cups. And then we'll talk about work over here. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Dang, your money's improving. It might just be a surprise $1 an hour raise or a sign-on bonus for a new job or something, but it's more back on your taxes than you thought, or that you're in a different tax bracket. And hi, surprise, now you got to do quarterly income tax. It's fun. You'll get used to it. I've done it for ages. No big deal. But okay, single Aries. Give me strength card. Who's dealing with a Leo? All right, let's see. I've dealt with Leos. They're cool. All right, let's see. Page of Pentacles. Somebody here work with animals? Dog walker, veterinarian. Maybe this is the single person with the Lover's card or the World card. This is like, I'm hearing a John Lennon song, Grow Old With Me. Somebody might even be a singer or an entertainer. Because that Knight of Cups got a little street musician hanging out there on Broadway down in Nashville. It's cool. So this is interesting. Lover's card and the World card. You close out a cycle, and this brings in somebody new over here that you're interested in. So the thing on this is that you're nervous, but yet I see that you guys with that Strength card are protected on this one. They're interested in you too. So it shows like how you two interact is actually pretty good. Maybe you guys have been already talking or working on something together, but there also could be something a little taboo behind the scenes going down over here too. Maybe it's that there's a creepy ex of yours, not a weird creepy, but just the like, that like won't let you go or something, right? Somebody does like interpretive dance or something. But the Lover's card to the World card, that's what I think this is like single Aries already talking to somebody here and you want to know where it's going to go, but you're afraid of a crazy ex getting in the way, like a Miranda Lambert crazy ex-girlfriend thing or boyfriend, you know what I mean? Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Swords on the Star card shows this is worth nurturing though. Okay, so maybe you guys do work together. Is that what it is? There's something taboo about this. Or like you work somewhere and they're the vendor that comes in, or one of the customers or suppliers or something on this. Somebody might be a cook or a chef. See Gordon Ramsay on the Five of Swords there? That it's like, what of y'all are not even expecting this, but you both are like, you've been talking interested in each other. But then you got this other energy that's like trying to stronghold hang on to you, right? You're like, Archer, I swear I'm single. Yet this one X says, no, Aries isn't single. Aries could be a Gemini, because you want to know what imitation I just was going to do, Aries? Aries is all mine. I've known Aries for a long time. Beautiful sign, wonderful person. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, and we're just going to leave it at that. But you got a vibe like that that's going on. Hey, Rahama, hey, Nicole. Look, see, they're all 6 and 7s, topsy-turvies. 4 of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay, so here's what's up on this. You guys are both dealing with some exes. They haven't told you about this yet. You guys are both interested in entertaining each other, and they open up, they talk, or they talk at weird hours of the night and text you, or you guys, stuff like that. But it's because you guys are mirroring, so they're dealing with it too. You both are trying to cut out some craziness, Gemini, Leo energy, in order to come together, Cancer, Sagittarius energy. And I see it works out this way, okay? Because what y'all both are going to find out is these people are already entertaining other options anyways, and then you guys both get to have an excuse or a reason to cut that out, okay? So you're calling that out on them, and it gone done by you, so you two can come together because you're already talking to this person. Sag energy on the Scorpio vibes. Ooh, could be a Pisces. Strong mutable energy, all right? But I do see on this one coming through with the Death card. They got strong Scorpio and Pisces in their chart, and Cancer. A lot of water in this chart. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Somebody's from Flint. But anyways, yeah, this is a transformation on this. The devil just lets you guys see that the devil coming into this being like, oh, they don't like you anymore. And you guys are nervous because of the tabooness and getting rid of the other parts with the 3 of Swords. So that's the part that sorts itself out with the Judgment and sees its way out the door. Okay. For some of you, actually, whoa, that's heavy. Hold on, Doc. Hold on. Okay, what I do see on this for some of you guys is one of y'all's crazy ex will reach out to the new person. You might get a message on social media from their ex that's like, oh, stay away from Crosswatcher because they're crazy. Whichever, or it could go the other way too. But whoever receives that message, I see being the one that stands up for the other and is like, go away. Just leave us alone, and like block, defects, protects, and defends you guys. So you guys can then go forward together with the Lover's card on the Strength card, all right? Could be a mutable sign, but it does give you confirmation on closing out a cycle there, all right? I like that. It lets you guys go forward. You guys are both just dealing with some stuff that you got to get out of the way, right? They are too, and it all works out about the same time for you guys. Okay. Money. Show me the money, Toby Maguire. Let's see what we got on the money side. I like doing these kind of readings. Thanks, Aries. It's kind of fun. I like it. I like reading for Aries. You guys are awesome. All right. On the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Some of you guys work with your twin flame. That's specific. 3 of Pentacles into the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. That's a raise. That's a promotion. Look at in your current energetical status and the work vibes, whatever you do, is that you're in a page status and you come out in a king status. So for some of you guys, you're going to be getting ready to leave the job and you get a promotion. You get called in the boss's office, you're ready to tell them off, and they offer you a raise. But then for those of you who are choosing to go in your own direction and don't want to cut your nose to spite your face, a lot of the adversities that you're facing in the workplace is your guardian angels guiding you with the 3 of Pentacles towards your own directions, because that's where the rewards lie, right? It's almost the vibes of like driving into work one day. Don't cut your nose, spite your face. Make sure you got your own self-employed stuff lined up first before you walk in and start playing. Who is that? Johnny Paycheck? Take this job and shove it, right? Do not drive to work jamming that on the radio until you know you got your stuff in order. But for those of you, I see the reason that you're facing so much HE double hockey sticks at work is because your guardian angels are guiding you to start your own thing. Hit that button, hit the go time, do it. You've got beautiful 4 of Wands ideas inside of you that the current job is holding you up. So thing is guiding you into a new direction to either find that new employment, start your own business. You didn't sign a no-compete, and it takes you into some new directions, all right? That even for those of you that this part resonates, that you're going into a self-employed status, you come out of your current page status in your current workplace where you're the gopher for everybody, and you're in the King of Wands status in your own, where you get to embrace your own passions because you're the boss, you're the owner, okay? And some of you guys, there is somebody here that's wanting to start like either a dog grooming business or a dog walking business. Because I got multiple cards showing up with dogs on them. Or somebody here, one of y'all got an ESA pet or an animal. What else we got on the work vibes? Because that's kind of neat. So somebody here might even be a writer. I could be talking to the next J.K. Rowling. Some of you guys like have your day job that's driving you up the wall, and like you want to start your own thing or embrace your own artistic passions. You're being guided to temperance. You're being guided to do so. That's why some of the people that are coming into your life have been coming into your life, and some of the people that are being shown the way out of your life have been shown the way out of your life. I had to inhale after that sentence. That was a long one. Hang on, God, I'm just a speaker box. Hold on, that's a live wire. 9 of Wands to temperance. The people coming into your life are the ones guiding you into a new direction and guidance. It's like re-energizing certain sparks and certain passions. Some of you guys are going to notice like the just little blessings, little miracles happening for the choices that you're making that take you out of your comfort zone. As soon as you hit that go button, God rewards shows up. So there's even an upcoming work collaboration for some of you guys where you're asked to like take over as a team lead on something, and like maybe even have to take on like additional training, like having to do onboarding or going back for like those online course videos that are boring. But now, on the other thing I wanted to mention is that for my unemployed Aries that have actually been looking to find something, okay, I don't see here that you find it through an online, like an app, like a Monster or a LinkedIn or something. But you may want to keep your nose peeled to the news events and Facebook timelines, because I see that there's an upcoming job event or a job fair in your area that you will literally walk into this thing unemployed and walk out with a job. So definitely keep heads up in your news and your local feeds. They're like, I did hear that there was a job fair down at that civic center downtown. You might want to go. Okay, brush it up and freshen up on your CV, because it looks like it takes you in the right direction. Somebody here's a bartender or going to school to be a bartender, or somebody's a waiter or waitress, because I see that temperance making drinks back there. Okay, or somebody's working to quit drinking or get off an addiction or something. Maybe some of you guys actually do work as like AA or sponsor, or you like help with that stuff as in a career path or something, even if it's digital. All right. Somebody does help wounded people. It's cool. The money does look nice. All right. So let's get into the bare bones with them. Let's dig in. All right. And thanks for being here too. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can go to the automated booking site, shows you pricing and availability and everything else the channel has to offer just by scanning the QR code or following the link that's pinned in my bio. It's down in the description and comments too. Takes you over to the Archer Network link tree to the booking site and everything else, and the channels and healing services that we believe in and support here at the network. You got manifesting journals, you got women's recovery services, you got tarot, you got oracle. It's a good time. Hang around and be a part of it. All right. And definitely subscribe, because I do go live every Wednesdays at 3:30 for an all signs, Aries Pisces, plus all the individual readings and Saturday pre-records too. So just hang out, be a part of the fam. We would love to have you here. And even if you are already subscribed, double check and tap your bell if you're not getting notified. If it's set to personalized or none, you don't get notified. You got to switch to all. Then you go back to getting notifications like Jane did, because Jane's back. Hi, Jane. All right. Thank you for letting me shamelessly self-promote myself. Let's finish up on your reading. All right. What do we got going forward on this? The Two of Swords. On the Two of Swords, you guys, this is a big test of faith, isn't it? The Hanged Man, the Six of Wands, and the Sun card. But you guys pass it with the Ace of Wands and rejuvenates and restarts the connection. There is still a spark between you. And this is my Blank Space card. Taylor Swift's song, Blank Space, might resonate to you because they want to write your name. Whoever the female is in this relationship has been jotting down the guy's last name with their first name. And there's actually 4% of the male Aries here doing the same thing and writing down the girl's first name with your last name. That is adorable. Oh my God. Okay. So this person's coming out of their childish dream phase though with this Hanged Man, and they are working to adult up, because look, I got two cards that talk about kids, the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved, or it's like one of you guys has kids, the other doesn't, and that might even be something. Okay. But like the thing on it is, it's like when you first Six of Cups were attracted to like their plans, their ideas, their visions. And then a lot of it may originally like just become like a form of beer talk, where it's like they promised a whole lot of stuff and then it never happened, right? Oh, we're going to be together. It's going to be great. It's going to be long-term. I can't wait for this. It's going. And even for those of you that are like single or new or just getting into this, they're already starting to say those things. And you're like, hold on. I've heard these lines before, right? But on this time, Two of Swords to the Two of Swords, hold on. I've heard these lines before. It's that test that it's either a new person who is not your past person and they don't behave the same way. They just look similar to your ex. You have a type, Aries. Or it's the same person who kept doing this. I promise this time I promise I'll change. And then they never, ever, ever, ever did, right? Right. They have. So I'm reading for two groups of Aries here. Single Aries and Aries waiting for their person to get their act together. I like this. You do present a challenge. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Pisces. Could be a Scorpio. Strong Leo. Actually, there's a lot of fire. Could be another Aries. We could have an Aries thing going on. Could be Leo or Sagittarius. Either that or they got strong fire in their chart. Fire and water. A lot of fire and water, and that's steamed heat. And I know most channels sit there and go, oh no, fire and water. Oh wow, water puts out fire, or fire boils water. Everybody's looking at it wrong. With this Aquarius energy, you got to think about that from a different perspective, right? Think of the Titanic. It took fire and water to make the steam that pressurized the boilers and propelled the Titanic halfway across the ocean. No handicap for the iceberg. Is somebody golf here or likes golf? But that's the thing on this one. All right. This connection creates the steam that propels you guys forward. It's not that vibe. So they got to have some strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in their chart. And it's the part activating during the retrograde that's making them want to reach out and go for it with you. Okay, I kind of dig it. Hey, Lizzie, exactly. Aries man. Oh, dude, missed you. How you been? Good to see you. All right. So let me pull a couple more vibes on this because it's like, did some of you completely change yourselves or change your lives in order to work with this person? Or you're already starting to, and you're like, hold on. I know my boundaries. I know what I want to do. This is your Two of Swords test and setting your boundaries so that like history does repeat itself. Either so they don't do it to you again, or the new person doesn't do to you what the past people did to you. Okay. Now I got to see what their test is. The High Priestess. Open up. Stop being so. Oh, they're not telling you their real feelings. They like you a lot more than they're letting on. Didn't we already see the artist known as the High Priestess once before? I don't remember. The King of Cups. Well, Pisces is all over the place now. And the Lover's card, Gemini, into the Ten of Swords. Somehow all this ties together. Either you guys do work together or you go in the same friend circle or there's so many people talking about the two of you behind your backs you don't realize it. But the Seven of Wands, we are clearing out, man, it's clearing out a lot of adversity. It's like your work and your love life figure themselves out at the same time. All right. Oh, hey, what's up, Melody? Good to see you. There is heavy Pisces on this. A lot of mutable energy. Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo. But then you got Leo, Cancer, Libra. There's a lot of Sagittarius. There's a lot of fire. And there's a lot of fire and water. Fire and ice. Fire and ice. Yeah, it was the first movie made about the Titanic was in fire and ice or something. That's irrelevant. But with this High Priestess, it does confirm this is like an expect the unexpected energy and that it works out the complete way. Like you think it's not going anywhere, not doing anything. And it's not that God has said yes or no. God told you guys wait. That's the hardest answer to work with on this one. But they are getting ready to open up. That's what you don't see going on behind the scenes. Like the thing about this is it's like their mindset might have been stuck in a younger kind of an age, or the age difference is a factor. Maybe they came from like a single parent home or something, or a two-parent home, but they had the one like narcissistic parent and the one absentee parent. So like they really had to learn this on their own. Okay. And they're basing it on their experiences. Leo, Scorpio energy on that. Capricorn too. So here's the thing. They actually think this is how things work on this one. They're doing their best, but behind the scenes, they're facing obstacles and they're finding out it doesn't really totally work that way. And so they're being forced to grow up a little bit. Well, they're kind of learning that no one is kind of digging the immature vibes. All right. It's kind of like you guys are at the point. Is it like you guys are at the point that you're in the friend zone? You're wanting to take you out of the friend zone, but they're kind of like, we don't know what to do. It's like I got you both sitting here in front of me and you're like, Archer, we don't know what to do. I'm like, well, you guys like each other. So what's it? Okay, I think where it's going to make sense. All right. So let me get a couple of cards to help on a direction for this one, because we're at that point where like both you guys have built up and paid off a bunch of like karmic past debt and past interest. So it's like unsure of the direction of which way to go in the Empress mode. the Nine of Swords. See, Six of Swords. It brings us full circle on the reading that you guys are coming into a vibe or an energy of seeing things from a different perspective, and that they have changed or the cycle doesn't repeat itself. So the time apart let them hit a little bit of rock bottom. That's what's needed to realize they need and want you in their life from a different perspective. They had to learn about this. And so the epiphany that they're going through, a bit of this leads them to like opening up more, reaching out more. You might even construe it as love bombing, but it's actually vulnerability. All right. They're already into this, and you've waited for this for a while, but this reconciles itself fairly quick. All right. I love this for you. Claim this thing down in the comments, Aries. I know there's a lot of confusion between the two of you guys, but it's just nerves and uncertainties of proceeding. But it's getting ready to happen. You guys both do want this. All right. You guys have both been through so much from your past people in your lives before you met each other. That's why it's all 19 swords right now. You're both like, I've been through a lot. I can't do this again. And then the crosswatch is like, I've been through a lot. I can't do this again. And I'm like, but you guys are both good for each other. You're not going to do this again. And I can understand it. It is going to get ready to shoot the shot and take a chance. All right. I love this. Please hype and like the reading. Let's bring this into existence. All right. Manifest it and make it so, Captain Picard. Do what you got to do, Star Trek. Anyways, and thank you for taking a minute to hype, like the reading, leaving a comment, even if it's just an emoji to keep your private life private. It still helps drive the family, drives the channel out into the interwebs so we can connect. All right. It means the world to me. And remember, too, this will resonate to any placement of Aries. Ready for 5 super chats? This will resonate to any placement of Aries in your chart, too, because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all parts of your charts are what makes you, Aries, the leader of the pack. It's why you go first. Okay? Which also means you get your manifestations first. Yep. Just going to have to go be happy. It's cool stuff. I love it. All right. Yeah, y'all want to do a super chat or 10 or 5? Just 5, just 5. If not, it's cool. We'll go and get started on Taurus, but we got it. You guys want to pop a question or two, TikTok? I'll answer too. But yeah, let's see what we got. You guys need any help? Because these super chats can often go and become like a little bit, since I'm in the Aries energy of the reading, it can actually connect into it a wee little bit. So if you guys, I forgot to mention it sooner. But yeah, I'm totally down. Hey, Shelly, what up, what up? I forgot. I usually do it this way. I don't know why I'm doing it the other way. That's stupid. Come on, Archer, pay attention, buddy. All right, there we go. All right, what do we got, guys? Sorry, I just had to clean up and cleanse this. So yeah, dude, Aries, even if you're here watching this after we recorded it live and that, and this it's still in the Aries energy. So, you know, this could be like an extended or a bonus for you guys. You'd be like, oh my God, that's kind of what I'm going through too. Soulmates always seek their own levels. You know what I mean? I'm good, Gabriella. Feeling really good. Tara, is Mark interested in me romantically? The 9 of Swords. He is, but he doesn't know how to talk about it because there's stuff going on in his life. 3 of Cups. He's a little nervous about this, but he doesn't want to move too fast. What he's hiding behind the scenes, 3 of Cups. He's interested. He's thought about marrying you. I think he's had a dream about it too. He just, see, Hierophant. He's just hiding it. He is interested. He's just nervous. Hey, Harriet. Okay, let's go for it. Super chats. You guys, if you want to come back and pop a comment afterwards for your super chat timestamps, that way Mel can get ready for the pre-stuff for Taurus. But I'm going to shout them out so you guys can still jot them down, or they're here for you. So let's see, Aisha. All right, Aisha, you're at 3326. Why do I feel anger towards him right now? I've had enough and I want to leave. Why is he so cold, like he hates me and angry? What am I doing wrong? Will he never change? The Lover's card to the 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, 3 of Cups to the Fool card. He does change. He's looking on finding himself, okay? You're seeing a product of what he's been through and a product of his upbringing, especially the stuff he does bring up and say. What I do see, if you can ride this out through this retrograde, as he internally reflects on it, he will come to a stage of finding that light at the end of the tunnel, which in that case lets you guys take off and start this fresh. Please do keep in mind, I'm being told to tell you that the stuff he does take out on you is not on you. This man has never had anybody in his life in the years that he's been breathing and his heart's been pumping that has actually nurtured him. He is very used to doing everything on his own. So he doesn't spring it up to you and he just stays quiet, because like when he was a kid, his parents were like, kids should be seen and not heard. Ugh, that's the worst. But that's the vibe. You're not doing anything wrong. Literally, he doesn't know how to open up and talk to you. The best advice and the thing to do right now, Queen of Pentacles, you're holding the maturity and the stability in the marriage together right now with the Chariot. Let him know that you're there for him. Don't take the closed off coldness personally. And this will help him make it through it and open it up. He's not used to that, okay? Understand this is not on you. This is him, all right? We're asking him to hook up and tow a semi-trailer, and he's a freaking Ford Ranger. He's like, I don't know how to tow a semi-trailer. I'm a Ranger. So we got to just work with him on his level to teach him how to open up a little bit. All right. It's learning a bit of his love language. All right. Aaron. What up, Aaron? Let's see what we got here. Aaron, you're up next. I got to get you I didn't see what you wanted to know about, Aaron. What we got on this? You popped the super chat. I'm looking for you. Steve does love you, but right now Steve's in the case of wanting to fix himself up, Deborah. So Steve's he's like, I'm not with anybody at the moment. I got to get better. That's the way to put it. So there's no third party with someone else involved or anything. It's at the moment he's looking at himself. It's that Mercury retrograde. And you can't stop thinking about Leo because God's reminding you to pray for Leo. All right. Your Leo's going through some stuff right now, and the lashing outs or anything you've been hearing about your Leo, it's not directed intentionally at you. It's more of a reflection on what Leo's going through. Okay. So the reason you can't stop thinking about it, still chill, is God's reminding you pray for your Leo. They still need the help. Okay. Taya. We got Taya and Aaron over here. All right. Taya, let's see. All right, I'm going to just do some generals on this because I don't see any questions with it. We got to keep rolling. All right, so think about your person, Aaron. Let me get a connect in on this. Aaron is at 3606. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Hang tight. Your person does want to make peace with you on this, okay? The Knight of Pentacles to the Sun card says their day-to-day life is the thing that's getting in the way on this, and your patience won't go unrewarded. Death card to the Fool card. Give them a chance to sort things out with that Death card. By Aries season, you guys will get some stuff ironed out. Taya. All right, Taya, you are at 3633. Think about your person. Four of Swords and the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups. Your person's beating out the addiction to come your way. Straight up, Taya. All right? And they're doing it for you. I was literally drawn right to that bottle service on the Judgment card and your person walking out the door. All right? Four Swords. They're actually overcoming this in the separation, and they lead you with the Ace of Cups to start fresh with the Star card. You're the reason they're decided they want to do this, okay? You're the one that was that push to get them over the edge to go, I want to be better. Okay, Lightseer. What up, Lightseer Empress? How you been? 3711 for you. Ooh, oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. Nice. Why are there door locks on the 7-Eleven? Because they were originally open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. There's random useless fact nobody cared about. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race on this one. Maintain speed and heading, Lightseer. There's no icebergs in your path. Ace of Cups, you're on the right path. Eight of Wands, the Devil. I'm letting you know right now that Elle's a little insecure about things. The Devil's telling Elle that they're not good enough for you or not ready yet. They don't feel like they're at that stage. However, what I do see with the Three of Cups is that the Mercury retrograde has Elle doing some reflections and that they do want to be with you. That leads them to the point of reaching out. It comes in as a bit of an apology and they move back your way. You guys wind up like moving in together, back in together. Whatever your and Elle's original status was, I see you guys coming together. Ah, thanks, Gabrielle. All right. Oh, how about that? I'm actually putting the cards back in the right perspective. Not bad. Wow, fumble. Hold on. There we go. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles just went reversed, by the way, Lightseer, which means things are going to start moving faster during the retrograde. There was a reason. It's still the Ace of Cups, too. So there was a reason those things popped off on the table. Nice. Okay. I think we're there. I think we're good. Where's Shelly at? I know I saw Shelly somewhere. There you are. Okay, Shell. Oh, a donation from Lexi. Aw. Aw, that makes me miss Tarot Dog. Aw. I want a card from Lexi. Strength card. Oh my gosh, there's a dog on the card, Shelly. Look, it's Lexi. Hang tight. You're going to make it through this. Persevere through. You got this. He's yours. Hanged man. The stuff he's going through right now leads him right to your door like the Beatles' long and winding road. Hang in there. It's going to be all right. He's going to beat that devil. Toby's the one that's telling you it can't be done, but it's already happening. So tell Toby to shut up. Tell Toby, shut his butthole. All right. Let's see. I think we're there. I think we're set. All right, guys, we good. Aisha, he's got so many people upset with him right now. He doesn't need one more upset at him to understand that he doesn't know how to open up more and that it's nothing directed at you personally. That'll really help on it. That'll really help you guys for that. Okay. Don't take it too direct and personal. He literally does not know. I could look at him and go, I will pay you $1,000 cash if you cry. He'd be like, there's no crying in baseball. And we're full circle. There's that. Just so don't get mad. It's because he doesn't know how to open up. You're in his life to teach him how to open up, but you have to do it slowly. It's a slow burn. You can't just let him go, open up and talk to me. It don't work that way. You got to let him know it's safe. That's sort of a vibe. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to scoot, get ready for Taurus, and I'll see you all in just a few moments.